Music Manic.
3, 2, 1. The mouse is modest. Hello, everybody. My name is Ethan Ahern, and welcome to episode 5 of Music Manic, the show where we talk about albums we like. There was once a wheel involved, but if I'll be honest, we barely used that. So, yeah, we're just.
I wanted to use the wheel.
You wanted to use the wheel.
You know
I'm
that.
sorry. Maybe next time we'll do a special episode dedicated to the wheel and why we abandoned it
I love the
after
wheel.
2 or 3 episodes. But anyway,
Halloween
special, yeah. So today we got a new guy in our studio somehow. Who the hell are you?
They call me the Big Grimbly.
The Big Grimbly?
Yeah.
The Big Grimbly. Nice to meet
don't-
you.
Don't call me that here.
Okay, I will. Can I call you G?
You can call me Big G.
Big G? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I scoop ice cream and play board games. And sometimes I'm a little whimsical with it.
How whimsical are we talking?
Oh, I'm pretty whimsical with it. I got overalls on right now.
Very whimsical.
I like big pants.
Yeah. Didn't you also say that you really, really like Borderlands?
I did say that.
You did. Wow. Quite the whimsical guy indeed. Anyways, Basement Dweller is here. She won't be on the mic, but she is here in spirit.
There's a
Yay.
presence.
There's a spirit. So, Big G, what did you bring onto the show today?
Well, Mr. Ahern, I brought We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank by Modest Mouse.
Hell yes. I freaking love Modest Mouse.
Oh, me too. I really like pirates, and so that's why I fell in love with this album.
I bet. No, this is not my first ever rodeo with Modest Mouse. I've listened to a couple of their albums before you brought this onto the show. Lonesome Crowded West is one of the best indie
good.
rock
That's a really
albums
good
of
one.
the 90s. Or pretty much just one of the best albums of the indie rock genre. Oh, yeah, that's right. You, Car Seat Headrest. I hate you and your sad, depressing songs.
I will not tolerate this.
Hold on. Don't hit me. Don't hit me with that stupid bullshit we like to call It pisses me off. I hate it. As you can see, I really don't like Car Seat Headrest.
One of my friends likes them,
Oh.
and so that means they're there.
But anyway, Lonesome Crowded West was my first Modest Mouse album. I love that album. Moon in Antarctica, also a really amazing album. Not as memorable as Lonesome Crowded West in my opinion, but still phenomenal album in my opinion. And this is my third one that I've listened to, and yeah.
You haven't listened to this album before?
I've not listened to this album
my
before. This is
God.
technically a first listen for
This
me.
is one of my tops right
Well,
here.
I started listening to Modest Mouse I don't know, a month ago. I
feel
won't lie to you.
Okay.
Normally,
so you're new with it. It's okay.
normally I listen to albums on my bus ride to school, because my bus ride's normally 70 to 80 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm I might as well throw on one of their albums, and I love both of them. So I'm really glad that we are
Yeah.
talking about this one today.
Lampshades
Modest-
on Fire is also fantastic.
I bet I'm gonna have to listen to it someday. But Modest Mouse, for this record, consists of Joe Plummer, Tom Peloso, Johnny Marr, Eric Judy, which was his last album that he was a part of the group in, Jeremiah Green, and the man, Isaac Brock.
Isaac Brock.
We like Isaac Brock in this house. I love his very unique voice.
I don't know. I just love when people just drunkenly just ramble in music. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was drunk or not in the studio, but
I don't know. Well, this is the same
I
guy.
love it when he goes down, be down, be down.
Well, this is the same guy that for Lonesome Crowded West wrote the line, my brain's a burger and my heart's the charcoal. So you don't know if he's drunk or not, if he's
Maybe
just,
he's just
really
like that.
good. Yeah, maybe he is just like that. I don't know. I've never met the guy. He's playing in Chesterfield in
Yeah.
a couple of days. So
Oh, Modest Mouse is killer live. I'll tell you that. I'll say that.
Are they? Have you seen them live?
Through videos.
Through video.
I think that counts.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah. I was
You,
like, I
you
was
saw a
there.
live stream, so I mean
Yeah.
that counts. Anyway, this album that we're talking about, We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank. Did I get that title right?
Yes.
Thank God. Okay.
You didn't miss the even this time.
Yeah. Came out in 2007 and is a concept album. Whoa.
Yeah.
What's the concept about, Mr. Big G?
It's about like pirates with a unstable ship, and this is my headcanon for it. I don't know if this is the official thing, but this is just kind of what I perceived from it. And eventually they're just going to go steal these like treasures and stuff like that. But, you know, bad ship, bad weather, bad basically everything that you've prepared. You didn't prepare yourself, you're just assuming that you get it. They go try to get it, they lose, they sink, and they eventually
they die.
die.
They die. Don't they
Yeah.
die in pretty much every single track?
Yeah.
So I
And
mean,
they
yeah,
reach the
these
little motel.
guys we'll get to there.
We'll get to there.
Yeah, they die pretty much every single track, which is really funny, but also very tragic. Like,
Mhm.
man, these guys can't even catch a break.
Yeah.
It's good that you mentioned like pirates, cause this is a nautical album.
I love
We love nautical albums in this studio.
Captain Albert Alexander is also another good one.
Yeah, The Mollusk by Ween. That's an amazing nautical album. Have
Dude,
you listened to it?
I used to just like shit on that album so much as a kid, just because you remember growing up in the early internet culture of all that, of just like, you know, oh shit, man, that song's so good.
It is.
That song's so good. It
It
like
was from the SpongeBob movie.
it was from,
Or it was
SpongeBob
in the
movie.
SpongeBob movie, I should say.
Yeah, but that whole album, I re-listened to it actually like probably 2 weeks ago. It's so good.
It's so good.
And now
That
I love
album low-key saved me when I was a depressed
saved you?
14-year-old. Yeah, I listened to that album
Mollusk.
all the time. Like front to back every day. I
Mhm.
pretty much know all the tracks by
That's a good
heart.
one. We should be
It's-
talking about that one.
We should. Maybe next time you're on the show, we can do that. But anyway, we're not talking about Ween sadly today. Wiener. We're talking about this. So, I don't really
Don't
have
do that again.
Sorry. So I don't really have much else to add. So, let's go into the sea with We Were Dead Before the
Let's
Ship
march into
Even
the sea,
sank. Or march
right?
into the sea. Ah, I see what you did there. I'm very tired.
I noticed. That's why I got a Make sure I get paid for that.
I might have to. Okay, I might just jokingly like bleep that.
Just voice it over with like generic cola.
Generic great value.
Sorry, I'll do it again. Just, hey guys, well, it's not cola. I don't know.
my BB.
Yeah.
There you go.
My
Your
baby.
my baby.
Go to the TP and get a baby.
Yeah. Anyway, let's march into the sea. Which
Yeah.
for some reason I wrote match into the sea in my notes. I am so stupid.
Yeah. You are.
Alright,
Just kidding, I
so
love you.
so out of the blue, I noticed that there was a very different sound to this album. I mean, obviously there's a nautical
Mm.
theme, but like with the two previous Modest Mouse albums I listened to, they were very like they had a bit of like a
They're
a
all-
depressed
yeah.
kind of hardcore vibe, while also being a bit alt.
Mhm.
This one's just like full like pop.
You know, this
indie
one was
rock.
definitely the transition to where they were sitting there and they were just like, okay, we need to get bigger,
Mm-hmm.
but we also need to get more like authentic. And so it's just kind of I feel myself marching with them at the beginning of the album. I think this is one of the greatest intros to like a Modest, not greatest intros of all time. Not saying that at all.
Yeah.
There are a lot of better intros in music, but
Mhm.
for Modest Mouse, this is one of their greatest intros, just because like, you know, it just consumes the essence of what is Modest Mouse, you know,
Yeah.
of just like all those varying instruments, all the kind of just, you know, general just, hey, this album is just a descent into madness, which is just, I kind of got tired of it towards Good News for People Who Love Bad News, but that's still a really good album as well. And it definitely opens the world very well for this album.
Mm-hmm.
And I have, in my notes, all I wrote was just clang, 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 clang.
Clang, 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 clang.
Because I like it when it goes clang, clang.
Clang, clang. I agree with you. I really, really liked the intro. Mainly because this has a sea shanty vibe with it,
That's
which
what
I
I'm
which
saying,
I
this
which I
whole
adore.
album.
which I really, again, not to bring up Ween again, but the Blarney Stone from the Mollusk, I get vibes from that, you know. And I didn't know Isaac's voice could actually do that, but I also shouldn't really be surprised considering, you know, his history.
He's the man.
Yeah.
Right.
For my notes, I didn't write much. I just wrote, see shanty approach, love it. Isaac's voice is very fun and entertaining. A very thematically appropriate opener. Again, very different from what I'm used to hearing from Modest Mouse, but that's not a bad thing. It is a very strong opener.
Yeah.
And I won't lie to you, I smiled.
Yeah.
I had a really fun time with it.
Yeah, no. I like the character that we're introduced to at the beginning of this album.
Isn't he named Gary?
Yeah, it is Gary. Gary.
You're drunk.
Yeah, because, like, I like how we take this character, and at the beginning, he's, like, this resilient, arrogant, just, guys, I'm gonna do this thing. I don't care if our boat's messed up or anything like that. And he's just, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna go crazy, you know? And I adore Gary. Just no matter how much they try not to use my naughty words. Just try mess with them.
Trying to mess with them. You can say swear words. I
just don't want you to have to bleep anything out.
Well, I mean, after the PTSD, that was episode 2. I mean, I don't blame you, but I don't care. I mean, I'm gonna bleep stuff like anyway. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah. March to the Sea, great opener. I love it.
Yeah.
Dashboard, probably one of their most popular songs.
Dashboard, I would definitely say it's up there.
It's on like the top 5 like most listened to songs on Apple Music for Modest Mouse.
It's definitely like I would say my 3rd favorite song of this album, just because it's fun. It's a good little like with that little guitar going on. What I wrote here was just, it's a fun way to describe from despair to contentment, you know? And as I was saying before we started recording, it was just, I think this song was one of the part of the reasons of where I went to the Jack Stauber pipeline.
Oh.
Of just, you know, the backing vocals towards the end of the track, just kind of repeating what he's saying, the lazy vocals with a real neat groove, and that guitar. That guitar is amazing. Infectious.
Yeah, no, I just wrote bop in my notes. I was having such a good time. I listened to the album twice. I should mention that. I listened to it twice. And even during like my second listen, I'm like, what do I have to say? This is a very like very fun track. I can understand why it's like so like loved by the Modest Mouse fan base, or whatever you want to call them, the Modest Mouses, or whatever, the Modest Mice. But yeah, I mean, after such like a strong opener like March to the Sea, I think this is a good like change of pace, considering this has more of like the indie rock sound that like I expected from Modest Mouse. But again, I try something new. In fact, I'd go to say that like it's more commercial than like what they did previously, and that's not a bad thing, honestly, because I mean, even if like they're pulling something commercial, they do know how to craft a really, really catchy and fun song.
You know, I like every time I listen to the song, I view it as like a montage after the hero's like first defeat, you know? Of where,
that's fire.
Of like they just got kicked down for the first thing, of they're just realizing that this boat is, you know, falling apart, but they're still going, you know? And just like, it's just, I really like the way that Modest Mouse kind of like paints their stories, you know? Like, I really, really like, I think I wrote down a couple of lyrics. Just the initial, just the dashboard melted, but we still have the radio, you know?
Yeah.
Just, it's really fun, you know? There was one after that. Apologies.
Oh, it could have been worse than you would ever know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Dashboard is just a song about, like, your car wreck, lighting on fire, all that. But the dude is just, in the song is just, yeah, my car flipped over, but I already wanted to be over there. It's fine. I don't even care, you know, just like, and it's just kind of just going with the flow of everything in the worst way you possibly can. Just like a people pleaser, you know? And I love it whenever people write songs about people who are kind of just a
I mean, it's very. I think Modest Mouse has done that before with some other
Yeah.
tracks in the past. I can't think of any from the top of my head, but like I think Lonesome Crowded West. I
Mhm.
hate constantly bringing up that album, but like I think they had a song like that
Mhm.
too. I forgot what though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dashboard. I wish I had more to say about it, but I was just having a very good time. So like
Mhm.
I was just like, okay, this is a bop.
You know.
That's all I wrote down. Fire it up. That's not how it
The
goes,
Smoker
but
song.
yeah, the Smoker song, catchy as hell hook.
Mhm.
That's what I got. I love. What was it again? Like I love the way
I actually did
it
write it.
flows. Did
Yeah.
you write it down?
I wrote a lot of lyrics down here. Just because this was like the song that my parents would start almost every single road trip to, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there are tracks here. I think
Mhm.
I'll mention this later, but there are some tracks here that like feel really good to play on a road trip. Like I can imagine like a montage, like what you said earlier, like a
Yeah.
montage sequence in like a movie or something. It's just like a car driving down the highway, and you just hear that like over the credits, or not credits, the scene and stuff.
You know?
Fired it up in like no, I
Yeah, I get you.
yeah, you know what I mean.
I like how it just starts with like all the good times of just being like, yeah, we're going.
Mhm.
But then, of course, in Modest Mouse fashion, it's got to be like, it's just kind of a performative person in this one too. Of just like, it was honestly beautifully bold, like trying to save an ice cube from the cold. It's just like expanding upon that like idea of contentment, while also just being like the people pleaser that you are,
Mhm.
Gary.
Why, Gary? Why?
And I don't really have a lot on Fire It Up. It's always just a chill vibe.
Yeah.
Just a
This is
good time.
this is a very solid track, though. In my opinion, I don't think it's as strong as the previous two. And I mean this like very lightly.
It's a
Like
transition song.
it's transit. Well, most of these are transition
Mhm.
songs. They transition into one another, which is really, really nice. I like when albums do that.
Mhm.
But yeah, like it's a chill song. Like I can
Mhm.
see me like putting this on a playlist or something, or
Yeah.
if I'm tired, I'll do like one final song for the night. I can see it. It's an easy listen. I really
don't
like
skip
it.
when
I
it
don't.
comes
Yeah, it's
on.
no skips. Yeah. No skips. I really like it.
Yeah.
The same goes for Florida too. Very short and sweet. And again, like what you mentioned, I think it's a very good road trip song.
Yeah. I think that Florida, like listening to the album all the way through, it is such an overwhelming like transition between songs though, because it's so much like thrown at you all at once, and like once the groove settles, of course, it's all like okay, I'm rocking with this, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
But I really, really like how they kind of wrote the song like a panic attack, kind of like Be Calm by Fun, of just like it's got the really fast, really intense, just like verses, and then the choruses just kind of like settle back, being like kind of feel like I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm chilling.
Yeah, it was always worth it. That's the part I seem to hide in the busy
Mhm.
ant empire has all deserted hive. It was always worth it. That's the part I
Yeah.
seem to hive. That might not be the chorus. I forgot.
Mhm.
Or even as I had left Florida, far enough. I really like that.
Yeah, no.
I can't.
Layered vocals are just really fun.
Yeah,
when-
I can't. I wish I can do an Isaac Brock impression.
Mhm.
That like I can like fully go all out, but I can't. There's
know.
only one Isaac Brock in this world, and
I mean,
yeah. I mean, there's other guys named
before
Isaac Brock.
Brock, there were like Tom Waits. So.
Yeah, fair. But Florida.
Mhm.
I've okay. A little bit of a side tangent. I've been to Florida personally. Yeah, not. I understand why the song's kind of about a panic attack.
Yeah.
Florida is not a good state.
Florida is an overstimulating, just mess of.
I went
people.
there. I went there a few years ago for a family trip. Yeah. It's just as bad as like what people say it
Yeah.
is. I even ran into a Florida man.
That's funny.
It is very funny.
No. One thing, Modest Mouse will forever be amazing at the Drunken Ramble.
Yeah.
Modest Mouse will forever be amazing at the Drunken Ramble.
That's what you mentioned earlier. Like
Yeah.
Isaac probably came into the studio drunk, at least once. Gotta be
Yeah.
immersed. You know.
You gotta wonder how troubled that dude is.
Probably.
Like he's gotta be like.
Well, I mean, probably. I mean, I think he had no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read into this. He had like a drug addiction or something
Oh, yeah.
back in the 90s.
Oh yeah, big one.
And he got like assaulted or something, and that led to the creation of
pretty sure
Moon in Antarctica.
This could be misinformation. I think he got sober. Oh,
He's been sober since
look at this screen over here.
2003.
2003. Okay, so
2003.
I was in the 2000s. I was gonna say 2007. but-
No, 2003 was
Before my time.
was when he got sober.
Mhm.
Which, I mean, hey, good for him, man.
No,
Still kicking.
you know, I do like the parallels within this album too. Of just we got, Florida. Of just like this big going on, and then
Mhm.
right after that, after our panic attack song, we have the parting of the sensory.
Yeah.
You know? And that's the first punch to the gut right there.
It is. I love Parting of the Sensory.
Mhm.
It's the most, I want to say, like, theatrical song that I think Modest Mouse has made at this point
And then you get
of the
goodness.
album, at least. It reminds me of Cowboy Dan,
Okay.
kinda, in terms of
Continue.
like how theatrical it sounds, because I can
Mhm.
imagine like a stage play or
Yeah.
something in my head that like goes along to this song, which I really love.
Mhm.
And this is a very interesting song lyrically, considering it's talking about the carbon cycle, which, what is it like? Is it like 5.5 minutes long or something?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like it
Yeah.
goes pretty in depth of
The
like
last
how
2
like
minutes
we're
are just
gonna
that big.
we're gonna die and we're gonna end up in like the
Mhm.
carbon cycle, and like people in the future are gonna
Mhm.
steal our carbon and stuff. I really like that. It's not. It still has the indie commercial sound, but it also like it's again like what you said. It's like the first punch to the gut,
Yeah.
and I really love it for that.
Yeah. I think this entire song
I think it's like my second favorite.
it's a good favorite to have, I'll tell you that.
Mhm.
Mine is, I think my second is Miss the Boat. But, well, no, Miss the Boat's my favorite. But continuing on Parting of the Sensory, because Miss the Boat's next. This song really reminds me of one line from Pine Barrens by Jakey.
I love that song.
It's a good song.
Go listen to ROMCOM.
Yeah.
The whole album. It's like very short.
That's my guilty pleasure album.
That is my guilty pleasure album. Like when I
No.
was 14, side tangent. When I was 14, I was fresh when that came out. I bopped it for like
Yeah.
2 months straight. That was like my late night 12 a.m. album.
Mhm.
I loved it. Yes, it's very corny, but it holds a special
It's a
place
good
in my
corny,
heart.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, but like it holds a special place
it's
in my
from
heart.
a guy called Nakey Jakey.
Yeah.
It's gonna be corny. But
What if it's a rom-com? Baby, we wanna
no,
get
it
away?
reminds me, Parting of the Sensory reminds me of that one line from Pine Barrens where it goes, "It doesn't matter what you wear when you die," right?
Yeah.
You know? And it definitely, this song was my pre-Pine Barrens. It definitely kind of influenced ways that my brain works,
Mm-hmm.
of just like, it's about, like, the song feels about losing all your senses to care about anything at all. And it's just like, I don't want to go through my life just being like lame,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
The loss of empathy.
Mm-hmm. Granted, this song is way better than Pine Barrens, but Pine Barrens is still really good. Again, a little side tangent. It's a really good. Rom-com's a pretty solid album. It's corny, but it's a good corny.
I won't take Pine Barrens disrespect here.
Pine Barrens is the best track of that little record, if you want to call it that.
Survival horror is pretty good.
Survival horror is really good. I'm a guilty pleasure for
But this
Tommy
is the Modest
Hanks.
Mouse review.
But this is the Modest Mouse review, so we can't talk about Jakey anymore. Jakey is banned.
Bad.
We'll do do an episode over that someday. But anyway, missed the boat. I missed the boat. Like god damn it, I missed the boat.
That is
I missed the boat.
favorite track.
Favorite track. That makes sense. There's a music video for that
Mm.
track that like caught me off guard. Have
a
you
weird-
seen it?
Yeah.
It's about like the mother
Mm.
and the son, and the mother dies. Or
No,
something?
I thought
Or-
that was Little Motel.
Oh no,
Because the one in full reverse.
Mia.
That's Little Motel.
Oh, that's Little Motel.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, all good. It's got the lights in the
Yeah,
intro.
yeah,
Yeah, that's Little Motel.
which we'll get to.
I was about to say that.
Anyway, we missed the boat. I
Mhm.
thought the chorus was very catchy. It was definitely the inverse of
Mhm.
Parting of the Sensory,
Mhm.
which this isn't necessarily like a criticism, and this is more of like a nitpick, but I'm not really big on the fact that like for this album it'll like transition from like one pretty like gut punching song
Yeah.
to just like this very
Yeah.
like happy sounding like nautical tune or whatever. I just think it's whiplash, honestly. Like I'm not really big on like when albums do that,
I feel ya.
unless if it's like really justified. Thankfully, these songs are really good, so I'm not gonna like complain about it. But it was just worth sharing.
You know, I really liked the concept of this song. I think this is like one of the ones that kind of make me think quite a bit of just everything, you know? Just because like the song in my mind, in my mind's eye, of course, I didn't do any research about the band itself. I just got my objective view of the song. And so it's just like he could have meant anything else, but just kind of what I feel with it is just like it's a story about this dude who is just kind of carried throughout his life of the decisions that other people told him to like make and all that, you know? And eventually he realized, you know, oh, I had so much potential. I missed the boat, you know? And then eventually towards the end of his life, he's just kind of sitting there and he's got like this like void of happiness of just being like, yeah, I'm happy. I have kids. I have like a life. I have everything. But like, this is lame as hell, you know? Just like, he could have had so much more.
Stereotypical father.
Yeah. That'll be my dad. Kidding. Cut that out.
I will.
He's gonna kill me.
He will. There's one. Okay. For what else did I write? I wrote the line shake, shake, shake. I really like how Isaac performs that. That's really cool. And I also want to bring up the dual layered vocals for like the last minute of the song, because like you'll have Isaac's normal performance on the left ear, but then you get this like very like scrungy kind of like raspy vocal delivery on your right ear. I don't know why I really like that. I know a lot of albums do that, so it's nothing special, but just like the way Isaac delivered it, it's like I really, really like it a lot.
No,
it's very entertaining.
Man,
That's the one word I would describe this album. Entertaining.
it's very entertaining. As someone who's like done vocals and stuff like that too, layered vocals are the most fun I've ever had in a studio. Like I'll be sitting there. I have one song that me and my buddies made. It's called Sledge Lord, and it has, I think, over 50 layers of just me and my buddies running from different points of the room and screaming all hail Sledge Lord. And then one where it's like 100 of just me going like, go, like really loud.
Yeah.
And now that I have that experience listening to music with like layered vocals and stuff, like I try to like listen, repeat it, so I can hear like all like the little textures and like tinges and gribblies that they put into the songs, and it's just such a fun little like time.
Yeah, I need to go record more vocal layered stuff, because I agree with you. It's really fun, because I mean like layering vocals, in my opinion, like enhances the song. And
if you haven't done layered vocals, dude, like.
I've done it a couple of times in the past, but I need to do it again. Like, I mean, we're in a studio right now. I could do it like right now if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Not that I'm gonna.
Like
but
if you're bad at singing like me, dude.
Yeah.
Layer some vocals, no one can tell.
Yeah, right. I mean, people like artists do it all the time, and they still get their Billboard charts.
Nah.
Sadly.
What's after this one?
We've got everything.
The Burnout Anthem.
Yeah. This is probably my least favorite.
Yeah. This isn't my least favorite. I think that We've Got Everything has a place in this album just for being like, you know, as I said, it's a burnout song. It's like, we've got everything. What else is there to do, you know? And it's just, I feel like this is the part where the pirates steal the gold, you know? You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And just, you know, overconsumption, burnout anthem. This is kind of like the mid part of the album where there's like a couple songs that are just like, I'm still rocking with it, but I'm getting a little tired.
Yeah, that happened with me too. Like it's not anything like egregious or anything, but like there's like a little slump near like the like midway point of the album. Again, not like a drastic drop, but just it's noticeable. This is my least favorite, because while I agree with you saying that like lyrically it does have like a place in the album, I think as a whole it doesn't really like experiment enough with like its theming and stuff, and thus I thought like as a whole, I just thought it was okay. Like it was
Yeah.
nothing too special. It's still a good song, and
Yeah.
I will say that like if I were to listen to this album again front to back, I wouldn't
Yeah.
skip it. But as a whole, like I think it's good,
Yeah.
just not like strongest song ever.
I would definitely agree that it's one of just like if I had it on a playlist, it would really have to depend how I'm feeling if I was gonna skip or not.
Yeah.
You know.
But what I will say though is that Gary got drunk and fell asleep in his car until noon.
Gary.
I hate you, Gary.
I love Gary.
Yeah, but you know what I also love?
Hmm.
Trapping flies in a jar, which is a good segue
Dude,
into
Alice in
Fly
Chains?
Trapped in a Jar. Yeah,
That's
Alice
still
in
Modest
Chains
Mouse.
reference.
Oh my god.
Wow, this is the most Modest Mouse sounding track on the
Yeah.
album, and what I mean by that is
This is one of the
this
songs
is-
of all time.
this is what this is what like this is the Modest Mouse sound that like I'm used to. I got that vibe back from like the previous two albums I've listened to. Does it make the song amazing?
No, so you can really tell where my patience went on my notes
Uh-huh.
because like at the beginning I have all of these like little like bullet points and everything.
Yeah, I have the same thing too.
And then coming down to this for Fly Trapped in a Jar, my notes are Buzz Buzz, God I love shaky vocals, Gary, and the chromatic scale makes me bounce and get silly.
I just wrote what I said earlier, the most Modest Mouse sounding track on the album, and I wrote, "What's with Gary?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's all. No,
I love Gary.
I like this one, though. I mean, again, it's part of the slump of tracks near the
Yeah.
middle or around like the middle, and I
Mhm.
mean, it's entertaining. I'll say
Yeah.
that. I mean, I love the fly buzzing in the beginning.
That's what I'm saying.
The panning's really nice.
He goes through the entire song too.
Yeah.
Like you just kind of you got to pick it out. Though.
But I mean,
Mhm.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It gets the job done.
As I said, the chromatic scale. There's that little burner.
Yeah.
Going on, which
Yeah,
is
that
really
I found
fun.
that really fun and groovy.
Then we get to my least favorite one of the album.
All right, for education, I just wrote it.
Yeah. No.
I do think it's groovy as hell
Mhm.
though. I'll say that. But yeah, I get what you mean.
Mhm.
This is not like
But this is definitely building up to
best.
something here.
Oh, yes,
because
definitely.
I wrote down for education is just has me feeling like a dancing little cat and I want to sneak and steal from strangers. And it's a very big narcissistic song with blaming other people because you think that they are the cause.
Thank you, Isaac.
And thank you, Isaac. That was my little clap for Isaac. I hope you heard
That was my second little clap for Isaac. I hope
my
you
clap
heard it.
was better.
Your clap was better.
Just kidding. My claps are equal.
Yeah, right.
No.
No,
yours was good, babe.
what's that?
Yours was good.
Yeah, mine's all right. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just it's good.
Mm.
Again, it's good. The last 3 tracks I would say like are a good 7 out of 10, but I don't know. I didn't really care for educational that much.
Yeah.
It's a good build up though.
Too Little Motel.
Too Little
When
Motel.
our pirates die.
All right, this is my favorite song on the album, and I will say this might surprise you, G, but I think this track alone on its own is a 10 out of 10.
I can agree with you.
I
can agree with you.
loved Little Motel.
Yeah. The
It's-
music video for this song is evil, and I hate it. It makes me so sad.
That's what I was talking about earlier. It is. Well, the song is
Mm.
sad in general.
Yeah, because the song itself, like, what I picked from it was just, like, a couple that argues and just solves all their problems with sex. And
Uh-huh.
then eventually, like, it'll just, that's what we're waiting for is the end,
Yeah.
Just we're waiting for one other person to be like, that's it, I'm done. And it's just like, it's not going to work,
Yeah, for me, the reason why I love Little Motel is not only because for one, it's the calmest like sound like on the like the calmest sounding track on the album, and I love how like it's a different change of pace, but also I just thought like as a whole, the lyrics and the instrumentation are very, very beautiful, and I feel like it's like what 4.5-5 minute runtime is justified. Not a single second is wasted, and
Yeah.
Isaac's performance, it hits the like fine line of being very like desperate and like on the verge of tears while also being like
like, this is supposed to happen.
this is supposed to
no
happen,
matter
like very
how
like
much I don't want it
determined
to
or
happen,
whatever. Yeah, like this is
happen.
like we're accepting it.
Yeah, like
basically.
This is two people who aren't supposed to be together,
Uh-huh.
who can't break up. This is this is just straight up a toxic relationship.
It is,
and dude.
And the chorus, I love the chorus. That's what I'm waiting for our night. Like I love that. It's so
like
heartbreaking, but it's
coming
also
up to us, holding our hand, looking into our eyes, and just pushing the knife into our heart.
I love it. It's
just a slow twist, you know.
Yeah, and then the instrumentals the instrumental keeps building and building and building to like that explosive like finale.
It's overwhelming.
It is.
It is so overwhelming, and it is perfect.
It's a perfect track. It makes you forget that this is the same album where Gary gets drunk and sleeps in his car until noon. It's a perfect track in my opinion. This is definitely going to like my favorite songs of all time. This was an amazing track. I loved it.
The story I just want to dwell on this just for a little bit. The story of the music video, dude.
Yeah, don't get me started on the music video.
The story of the music video just hurts me.
Yeah,
it just hurts me.
It's very heartbreaking, though it fits the song perfectly.
And I'm not gonna spoil it so that you can all cry too.
Go watch it for yourself. It's amazing. What's not amazing is Steam and Genius.
Yeah.
This is what I mentioned earlier. The whiplash between like transitions, this is another transition song, is so jarring. Like we went from something as heartbreaking and serious as Little Motel to I was born in the factory.
Yeah, I always skip this song.
I don't like it. No, actually, you know what? I lied. This is my least favorite track on the album. I did not really care for this. I mean, it's okay, but that's it. It's just okay. I don't like it.
I always skip it just to get straight to Spitting Venom, okay?
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steam and Genius. We're going into Spitting Venom. I feel like I'm watching Rango.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I love Spitting Venom solely for the fact that it is like just like that Let It All Drop is just such a neat little groove with the little drums.
Yeah. It's the longest song on the album. I think it's 8.5 minutes. And isn't this album also, or not this album, isn't this song also about like a failing relationship?
I don't know.
Because I kind of noticed some like metaphors.
How did you perceive it?
Well, okay, like there were lines, of course, there was like you were spitting venom. I kind of like interpreted that as like this is like we're getting into like a really bad fight. And also the finale or like the final lines on the song. Let me pull them up real quick. Cheer up, baby. It wasn't really always quite so bad. For every bit of venom that came out, the antidote was had. So like we're trying to like make up our like mistakes or our like hardships or whatever. That's how I interpreted it.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Definitely. No, I'd
say it's like more explicit than Little Motel. The Little Motel was obviously
very subtle.
Very subtle. Yeah. This is kind of like more metaphorical.
Yeah. The way I kind of perceived this was just that like, you know, people who are just shit talkers and all that, you know, they're gonna push away everyone.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of how I perceived it. But it's interesting that you were on the more like kind of like individualistic side of everything.
Yeah.
And
let it pop, let it all drop. Oh, let it all fall off. That's another thing I kind of interpreted as like remove the relationship. Yeah. This is my. What did I say was my second favorite song earlier? Was it?
I think that was. I'm so sorry. Parting of the Sensory.
This is my third favorite. I really like this song because of how I perceive it as. I mean, obviously, I might be wrong. That might not be like Isaac's actual like meaning for like when he wrote the song, but that's what I got out of it.
Well, once you put a song out into the world, like it stops becoming like. Of course, if it's personal, like. It's still going to have the original meaning, but people can put their own meanings upon it to connect it to themselves, you know?
Yeah.
So, and that's something I really believe in music. It's just like, I don't care what a song means. I'm going to see what it means to me, unless it's like something where it's just like incredibly specific about someone's own personal life. But if it's just a bunch of metaphors and something like that, music is made to be shared, big dog.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. But Spitting Venom, I really like this song. Also, again, one of the more theatrical sounding tracks on the album, in my opinion. Again, like I don't know why I think this, but like I think of like a stage play, honestly.
Well, that's just mod. They're all just big old theater kids, you know.
Yeah, you're right. They are. But for this
Um,
album in particular, with the whole nautical theme, I can I kind of pinpoint some
yeah,
things.
you see the
Yeah,
paper
the music videos, the
puppets.
music videos don't help either.
Yeah, well, it was the 90s, man.
2000s actually.
Was it 2000s? This album?
This album came out in 2007.
No,
No.
no, you're just wrong.
Aw. But yeah, we go from that to people as
Okay.
places as people.
People versus places as people.
People as places as people.
People as places as what?
Yeah, people as places as people.
Oh, I wrote it down wrong.
Oops, it's okay. I wrote down missing the boat as missed the point.
Oh, that's funny.
Oops, I was really tired.
No,
But I wrote fun.
I really did enjoy this one. It's a really good crescendo
Uh-huh.
towards the end, you know.
Yeah, I thought the guitar was really nice
The
too. It
guitar
was
was
very
really
silky
nice,
and smooth.
Yeah, they're very good at closing out and opening their albums. That's
Mhm.
something I just want to say. It's just like they are so good at it. Like
Yeah.
I have not. Let me take that back. Most Modest Mouse albums have an amazing intro and an amazing outro, and everything in between kind of weaves together. Most.
Yeah. What do you have to say about this track?
I will say that I really like the line, "Instead, we're the people who we wanted to now."
Mm-hmm.
I think that it kind of rolls back into that initial thought of contentment, but not only in the world at this point, but in ourselves, of just like, you know, it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to love your own imperfections. It's not that deep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody is a perfect human being. It is okay to be imperfect, and that is something that like guides my current life right now.
Yeah.
And I love that.
It messed up the function and sure up the flow. I hardly have people that I needed to know because you're the people
Mhm.
that I wanted to know.
Yeah, of just like that found family thing going on there. It's just like it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I think there's a music video for this track too.
Mm.
I haven't seen it
Mm.
though. I'm looking at the like thumbnail for like the Apple Music page for this album,
Yeah.
and I think if I can like see it properly, it's of a tree in like a hoodie or something,
Mhm.
or with pine cones. Again,
That's a weird one.
I haven't seen the music video, so don't. I don't know what happens in it,
Yeah.
but like I if I were to like make assumptions, it's probably also about the found family
Yeah.
trope. Because I mean, tree,
Mm.
family, you know.
I see you.
Yeah,
I see.
I see. Again, I haven't seen it. I'll probably watch it later.
You are the fisherman. I am the fish. All right, I get you.
Yeah. All right. Final track.
Invisible.
Invisible.
This is the victory song.
It is the victory song.
And goes from that people pleaser that we had at the beginning, Gary, you know,
Gary.
and he turns into this, what I would assume he's in heaven at this point, or some afterlife, you know,
Mhm.
of just, it's just like, hey, I'm invisible now. I'm a ghost. Who the hell is gonna judge me, and why should I care if they do? You know?
Well, we were never invisible,
Mhm.
but that I guess we could not see. But he will get crushed by the ocean.
Mhm. Self-discovery.
But it will not get us wet, he says.
Mhm.
Thank you, Gary.
The final time when Gary is not evil.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very good close to the album.
It
Of
is.
just sitting there and being like, hey, we started as an insecure, narcissistic shit talker, and we became someone who grew from our imperfections. We grew from all the evil, dark, and twisted things. And now, guess what, guys? I am my own person. I'm not judged by other people's, views, because that's stupid and dumb.
It
and
is.
I want to be myself.
Mm-hmm. And
You
for
know?
that, we thank you.
And for that, we thank you.
Yeah, and that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank
You said it
by
right this
Modest
time.
Mouse. Again, yay. I really loved this album. I wouldn't say it's my favorite Modest Mouse album that I've listened to so far, at least. I think the previous two that I mentioned earlier are a bit stronger.
Yeah.
But I will say this is definitely very underrated, and
Yeah.
I wish people would give this more of a chance, because it's not as raw or as angry as their earlier 90s stuff, but it isn't a complete commercial sellout,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. It still has their original traits while also having a very interesting theme. I love a lot of the tracks here, I think as a
Mhm.
whole, front to back, is very strong. It's an hour and 2 minutes, and I think as a whole, it flies by very
Oh yeah.
smoothly. It's got good pacing. Outside of like 2 tracks, I really like all of them.
Mhm.
I
Definitely a good story going on.
It has a very great concept and a very great story. And yeah, as a whole, I could see why a lot of people like resonate it.
Mhm.
And again, it has Little Motel, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, the punch to the balls and gut.
Exactly, yeah. So that's why I will give this album an 8. Yeah, I can't speak. An 8 out of 10. I
Mhm.
really like this one. What do you have?
I think this album I've been listening to this album since I was like 2 years old. You know,
Oh.
this has been like one of those ones that is just like my parents put it on all the time. I was listening to it my entire childhood, and so I have a very deep, deep, deep connection with it.
Mm-hmm.
While it does have its imperfections, you know, of like education and the other one, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just it is a very good album that tells a really good story and shares a message that you don't have to be a people pleaser. And with that, it'd be like a 9 for me, like a very strong 9. So if this is an album that I just came out to like a month ago, this is like an 8 to a 7.5. But
yeah.
this is a 9 for me, you know.
Yeah, I agree with
And
you.
If you like this album too, you can check out Jack Stauber's Micropop, you know.
Pretty much all of Jack
The
Stauber's stuff.
Distembrists, the Crane Wives sometimes. I can't really think of anything
While
else.
we're here,
Just ska.
ska, yeah. While we're here, if you really like this one, I mean, again, go listen to some of Jack Stauber's stuff. Granted, not indie rock, it's bedroom pop,
It's just weird production.
but it's very weird. I really love Hilo. That's my
Hilo's
favorite
good.
Jack Stauber album. But like his micro pops are really
Yeah.
good. I also again, The Mollusk by Ween. If you really like the nautical theme and want more of that, I recommend listening to that as well. It's got Ocean Man for God's sake, so that's when you know it's good. What else? And also in general, more of Modest Mouse stuff. I think as a whole they are a very talented band, and I'm so happy that they are still kicking to this day, almost like
Yeah, they're still
what,
performing.
30 years?
Yeah, I think they just had a show in Colombia not too long ago.
Yeah.
But you know,
And they're touring still. Like again, like I mentioned, they're having a show in Chesterfield soon.
Strangers to Ourselves is a good album as well. Good News for people who love Bad News
I
with
need
the
to listen
iconic
to
Float
that.
On. you
Yeah,
know?
I need to listen to that still.
I think that.
I will. But yeah, I'm really happy for Modest Mouse. I'm glad that this album exists. In fact, the whole band exists because they're one of the most unique voices in the indie rock scene.
Tom Waits.
Tom Waits again. Don't forget about Tom Waits.
Tom Waits.
Yeah. I wish I could go see him live. They're touring still, and they're gonna do some shows next year. I know they're gonna be doing one with My Chemical Romance in Washington. That would be a kick-ass show, but I'm poor, so I can't do it. I can't go, sadly. But anyway, that's all I really have. I would like to thank my special guest, Big G, for joining onto the show.
Thank
It
you
was
for
very
having me.
it was very fun getting to talk to you about these goddamn modest mice.
You know,
Um,
I really like talking about music and albums, and I'm appreciative of the time that you have given me.
Yeah, you will be back.
Will I?
You will.
Uh-oh.
I've been Ethan Ahern, and thank you for listening to this episode of Music Manic. We will be back next week with more music that we will manic.
Follow Carnatera on Instagram.
Okay, we can do while you're at it. Follow the official Music Manic account on Instagram, and also follow me at Ethan A Hernia. Goodbye.
There's a wiener on the glass.
Oh my God.
Your music has been manicked. Thank you for participating. Until next time.